and fourth with Indian Star, then about 2 lengths behind his Daddy's Dream, and tailed off many lengths behind his Eastern Empress. As they come around the bend and enter the straight now, it's still Script in the lead with Sea Dragon making a challenge on the outside. You've got El Patron going for the rails run. With about 300 to go, it's Script still holding on with Sea Dragon making a strong challenge on the outside. Copper's coming into it. On the wide outside is the Indian Star making steady progress under Vinay Jaiswal's urging. But Script still holding on. Script by about length and a half. Still holding on from the stablemate Indian Star. Script wins it from Indian Star. It looks like Sea Dragon was third. Daddy's Dream came fourth. Copper fifth. And then you've got the favorite El Patron, which didn't produce a run. And Eastern Empress was last.
Dividend for second race.
Ability has benefit of 5 runs in this race. Benefit of 4 runs, finished 7th, and number 4 Wise Dawn finished 5th to the Intimidator. Number 5 is Amazing Kitten. Number 6 Ladies In. Number 7 Three of a Kind. 3 horses in the previews of the Madras Racing season, 24th day, Saturday, 28 January 2023. Race number 1, the Alexandria Handicap. This is for horses rated 0 to 25 in class 5, 5 years old and over, distance 1400 meters. Number 1, Cloud Jumper, ran 5 times this season and all the 5 times failed to finish on board. This is race number 130, what we are looking at, where Cloud Jumper finished 9th, which was run over 1600 meters. The winner of this race was Strombosses. Number 2, Abilite. Number 3, Kikata. Number 4, Wise Dawn. We are looking at 3 horses here. Number 2, Abilite, has benefit of 5 runs. In this race, race number 109 finished 6th to the Intimidator, while number 3, Kikata, has benefit of 4 runs, finished 7th, and number 4, Wise Dawn, finished 5th to the Intimidator. Number 5 is Amazing Kitten. Number 6 Ladies In. Number 7 Three of a Kind. 3 horses in the frame again. All ran in race number 113. Amazing Kitten has benefit of 4 runs, finished 8th to Reign of Terror. Number 6 Ladies In. 4 runs, 4 times on board in this race 113, finished 4th to Reign of Terror, while number 7 Three of a Kind has benefit of 5 runs on board 4 times. Last 2 runs, if you see, race number 109 finished 2nd, and race number 113 also finished 2nd to Reign of Terror. Number 8 is Regal Kit. Regal Kit has benefit of 5 runs so far, and this is race number 136 that we are looking at, where Regal Kit finished 3rd. The winner of this race was Stern Maiden. Race number 2, the Gold Street Handicap. This is for horses rated 20 to 45 in class 4. Distance 1000 meters. Number 1 is Zuccardi. Zuccardi has benefit of 5 runs, and all the 5 times Zuccardi has been on board. Thrice 2nd and twice 3rd, and this is race number 132 that we are looking at, where Zuccardi finished a close 2nd to Krisha's Choice. Number 2, Sinatra. Sinatra ran 5 times, and all the 5 times Sinatra also has been on board, and this is race number 132 that we are looking at, where Sinatra finished 2nd to Hawk of the Wind. Number 3 is Glorious Sunlight. Glorious Sunlight has benefit of 1 run during the current racing season. Race number 41 that we're looking at, which was run over 1400 meters, and Glorious Sunlight in this race finished way behind Eagle Bluff, who won this race by a comfortable margin of 8 1/4 lengths. Glorious Sunlight now runs in 1000 meters. Number 4 is Palzi Walzi. Palzi Walzi ran 4 times during the current racing season, and this is race number 134 that we are looking at, where Palzi Walzi finished way behind Hawk of the Wind. Hawk of the Wind won this race by a margin of 7 lengths. Number 5 is Chaposa Springs. Chaposa Springs has benefit of 2 runs so far, and on both the occasions Chaposa Springs was on board. Race number 92 finished 3rd to Terminator, and in this race, race number 114 finished 4th to Angwai. Number 6, Glorious Evensong. Number 8 is Ascot Queen. We are looking at 2 horses in this frame. Number 6, Glorious Evensong ran twice. This is race number 134, where Glorious Evensong finished way behind Hawk of the Wind, while number 8, Ascot Queen, also has benefit of 2 runs. Ascot Queen also finished way behind Hawk of the Wind. Number 9 is Great Spirit. Great Spirit ran twice so far this season, and both the occasions Great Spirit failed to finish on board. This is race number 84 that we are looking, where Great Spirit finished 6th in a 1000 meter race. Timeless won this race by a margin of 1 length. Number 10 is Sangwai. Sangwai ran in the last Ooty racing season. Race number 23, this is where Sangwai finished 8th. The winner of this race was Purple Prince. Number 11 is Tudor Crown. Tudor Crown has benefit of 2 runs during the current racing season. In both the occasions, Tudor Crown failed to finish on board. Race number 135, this is the last run of Tudor Crown, where Tudor Crown finished 7th. The winner of this race was Planet Venus. Race number 3, the Divine Light Handicap. A handicap for horses rated 60 to 85, class 2, 6-year-old and over. Outstation horses are eligible. Distance 1400 meters. Number 1 is Ayush Shakti. Ayush Shakti ran 3 times during the current racing season. Race number 29 finished 2nd to Euphoric. Race number 102 finished 2nd again to Euphoric. And race number 133, this is finished 2nd to Empress Eternal, who came charging down in the last portion of the race and covered massive grounds and emerged victorious. Ayush Shakti finishing 2nd to Empress Eternal. Number 2, Night Hunt. Number 3, Caridinis. We are looking at 2 horses. Number 2, Night Hunt, has benefit of 2 runs, and on both the occasions, Night Hunt finished 5th. This is race number 116, where Night Hunt finished 5th to Win Symbol. Number 3, Caridinis, also had benefit of 3 runs and failed to finish on board. Race number 116, Caridinis finished 6th. Number 4 is Lordship. Lordship has ran 6 times so far in the current racing season, and on 5 occasions, Lordship has been on board, and this is race number 118, where Lordship finished 2nd to Star Romance, came charging down in the last 50 meters, and Star Romance won this race.
From Madras, weather, sunny day, track condition good going. The penetrometer reading is 3.20 centimeters. There are no false rails. Please note the deputization of trainers in today's Madras races. Trainer G.S. Parmar will saddle all the runners of trainer P. Krishna. And trainer Adiraj Singh Jodha will saddle the runner of trainer S.S. Atali in today's races.
Margin of half a length. Number 5 is Renegade. Renegade has benefit of 5 runs, and this is race number 133 that we are looking at, where Renegade finished 5th in a race that was run over 1400 meters. Empress Eternal won this race. Number 6 is Illustrious Ruler. Illustrious Ruler has ran 3 times so far, and all the 3 times Illustrious Ruler has been on board, including a win. This is race number 139, where Illustrious Ruler won this race by a margin of 1 1/4 lengths, beating Sa Symbol. Number 7 is Cuban Pete. Cuban Pete has benefit of 6 runs, and Cuban Pete has not made any impressions in any of the outings so far in this race number 131, where Cuban Pete finished 6th to Timeless. Number 8 is Grandiose. Grandiose has benefit of 5 runs during the current racing season. Grandiose has been on board just once, and this is race number 128 that we are looking at, where Grandiose finished 6th to Sporting Spirit. Race number 4, the Red Mills Million. For maiden horses 3 years old only. Outstation horses eligible, distance 1400 meters. Number 1, Brave Trooper, comes from Mysore, from the stables of Rakesh, has benefit of 1 run. Race number 62 that we are looking at, where Brave Trooper finished 2 1/4 lengths behind Swagat, who won this race. Number 2, I Want It All. Number 6, Flurry Hard. Both ran in race number 115. Number 2, I Want It All, has benefit of 3 runs, placed twice, and this is race number 115, where I Want It All finished 3rd behind True Faith, while number 6, Flurry Hard, in the same race finished 5th. Number 4 is Swarga. Swarga has benefit of 1 run. Race number 79, this is that we are looking at, where Swarga finished 2nd behind Time and Tide, who won this race by a margin of 6.5 lengths. Number 5 is Divine Splendor. Divine Splendor has benefit of 1 run. This is race number 87 that we're looking at, with Divine Splendor finished 7th. The winner of this race was Touch of Glory. Number 7 is Miss Elio. Miss Elio has benefit of 2 runs, and both the occasions Miss Elio has been on board. Race number 79, she finished 4th to Time and Tide, and this is race number 125, where Miss Elio finished 2 3/4 lengths behind Aralina. Race number 5, the South India Sprinters Trial Stakes. Terms for Indian horses 4 years old and over, distance 1200 meters. We are looking at 3 horses. Number 1, Leopard Rock. Number 2, God's Plan. And number 4, Mizilikazi. All ran in race number 126. Number 1, Leopard Rock, has benefit of 1 run. Race number 126. And he won this race quite comfortably by a margin of 2 3/4 lengths, beating Siege Perilous, while number 2, God's Plan, has benefit of 3 runs, finished 7 in the race. And number 4, Mizilikazi, has benefit of 2 runs, finished 5th. Number 3 is Hope and Glory. Hope and Glory ran twice this season. Race number 14 finished way behind Historian, and subsequent outing, race number 86 that we are looking at, Hope and Glory finished 5th. The winner of this race was BJ. Number 5, the Sovereign Orb. Sovereign Orb ran in Calcutta twice, won a race, race number 29, run over 1200 meters, beating Awesome One subsequently. This is race number 41 that we are looking at, a 1400 meters term race which was won by Agnostic. The Sovereign Orb finished 8th in this race. Number 6, O Hansini, comes with an imposing form. 3 wins in a row. Race number 30, won the race by a margin of 5.5 lengths. Subsequent outing, race number 44, won it again by a margin of 3 lengths. And this is race number 80 that we're looking at, where Ohansini bet Mughal again by a margin of 1 length. Race number 6, the In the Spotlight Handicap. This is for horses rated 40 to 65 in class 3, distance 1200 meters. Number 1 is Succession, ran 4 times during the current racing season and placed thrice. Race number 16 finished 2nd to Cartel. Race number 22 finished 2nd to Cartel again. Race number 30 finished 3rd to Constant Variable. And this is race number 108, where Succession finished 2nd, 6th to Royal Monarch. Number 2 is Gold Kite. Gold Kite has benefit of 3 runs. And on all the 3 occasions, Gold Kite was on board, including a win. Race number number 23 finished third to Dark Sun, won a race number 60, beating Zuccardi, and this is race number 96, where Gold Kite finished second to Celeritas. Number 3 is Veleska. Number 5 and next we are looking at 2 horses here. Veleska ran 4 times and twice on board, and this is race number 123, where Veleska finished second to Alexander, and number 5 in next has benefit of 3 runs. In this race finished 7th. Number 4 is Way to Go. Way to Go just ran once this season so far. Race number 24, which was run over 1400 meters. Way to Go in this race finished 7th. The winner of this race was Ignorance is Bliss. Number 6 is Augusta. Ran 5 times so far and has been on board on 3 occasions. Race number 8 finished 2nd. Race number 23 finished 4th. Race number 112 finished 2nd to Winning Legacy, and this is race number 131, where Augusta finished 3rd to Timeless Romance. Number 7, Andromeda Sky, has benefit of 2 runs. Race number 16, Andromeda Sky, failed to finish on board, and subsequent outing, this is race number 77 that we are looking at, where Andromeda Sky finished 5th. The winner of this race was Spectacle, who came with a flourish in the last 200 and won this race. Number 8 is Break the Silence. Number 9, Great Twilight. We are looking at 2 horses here. Number 8, Break the Silence, has benefit of 6 runs and has been on board on 4 occasions, including 2 back-to-back wins. Race number 47 won this race by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths. Race number 75 won the race, beating Oberon by a short head, and race number 132 finished 5th to Krisha's Choice, while number 9, Great Twilight, has benefit of 4 runs, finished 7th in the same race. Number 10 is Lebua, has benefit of 4 runs, all the 4 times on board, including a win, and this is race number 92 that we are looking at, where Lebua finished 1.5 lengths behind Terminator.
With the arrival of the Flying Eagle, on the line 9 runners near the starting gate. We should have the loading operations commence shortly.
Your attention please. Today's jackpot pool gross collection Three to 1, number 1, Blue Origin at 9 to 2, which is 4.5. Longer odds the rest. So we have a minute or so before the loading operations commences. I can see the front gates being locked on the CCTV monitors. So perhaps we would start the loading operations soon.
The orange marker goes up. They're trying Indian Tiger. They're also trying Ghost. Ghost is the first one to move in, followed there by Indian Tiger. They have backed in Sheer Force with the blinds on. Sheer Force gets in. Walking forward now is Hashtag. They're also trying Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom gets in. Going forward now is Pontius Pilot with the blinds on. They're still working with Hashtag. I think Hashtag has moved in. Three behind, that's Blue Origin, Pepper and the Flying Eagle. We still have a handler with Hashtag, so perhaps Hashtag is not fully loaded. Now he's away, so Hashtag must have been loaded. They're taking the favorite with the blinds folds on. That's Pepper into the gates. Pepper moves in. The Flying Eagle gets in. They have blindfolded Blue Origin, who will be the last one to get in the gate. Blue Origin comes in to complete the line. They're set. Rearing up very awkwardly there is Pepper inside the gates. Jockey has taken evasive action and got off the mount. Settled down now is Pepper, but the jockey still off his mount. Pepper is still inside the gates, but the jockey is now walking away. Doesn't look good for Pepper because the jockey is sitting on the ground. So he might have injured himself. I hope Srinath is okay. Pepper is still inside the stalls. But I think they're going to be taking Pepper out because the jockey doesn't look to be on his feet. I can see a glimpse of him on the screen. They're backing Pepper out. Can't really tell about the jockey because they are May I have your attention please? Horse number 2 Pepper has been withdrawn in this race. I repeat, horse number 2 Pepper has been withdrawn, and they're often racing for the Police Martyrs Cup and even start by most of the runners. Sheer Force taken to the front. Towards the inside there is Dr. Doom. The one who's putting in a fast run and going in the lead now is Indian Tiger. For the back in the field we go back to Blue Origin, who's racing in sports spot. For the back in the field there we go back to Hashtag. They pass the 600 now. Indian Tiger about neck in front of. On the outside there is Sheer Force, 3.5 lengths behind. There we got Dr. Doom. On the outside of Dr. Doom there is Blue Origin. They have pulled away about distance in front. For the back in the field there is Flying Eagle. Then we got Ghost, Hashtag. Last of all there is Pontius Pilot. They take the turn now. Sheer Force on the outside. Towards the inside there is Indian Tiger. Taking the inside run there is Dr. Doom. On the outside of Dr. Doom there is Blue Origin. They're at the top of the home straight now. Sheer Force down the center, still the leader. The one who's taking the inside run there is Dr. Doom. The one who's coming up widest of all there is Blue Origin. But Blue Origin on the outside and Dr. Doom towards the inside is Dr. Doom from Blue Origin. Dr. Doom, Blue Origin. Into the last 100 we come, and Dr. Doom now getting stronger as they pass, get closer to the winning post, and Dr. Doom is going to win the Police Martyrs Cup. In second there is Blue Origin. The Flying Eagle finished on third. Then we had Ghost and the Sheer Force in a photo. Further back in the field was the long-time leader Indian Tiger. Pontius Pilot crawled past the winning post. And last of all there was hashtag. So for
Your attention please. Please note, in the Calcutta third race, horse number 2, Pepper, was withdrawn before coming under the shortest orders. கவனிக்கவும். கல்கத்தா மூன்றாவது பந்தயத்தில் இரண்டாம் நம்பர் குதிரை பெப்பர் பந்தயத்திலிருந்து விலக்கப்பட்டது.
Because while he did take evasive action, he looked to be on the ground for a while. We will have the replay shortly on our screen. There you have the replay. The four in front have really pulled away. That's Indian Tiger, Sheer Force, Dr. Doom and Blue Origin. There are two races happening here. The first four led by about a distance in front of the others. As they enter the home straight, Indian Tiger being passed on the outside by Sheer Force, who makes the first move and takes the lead. Moved wide of the track, there was Blue Origin. The one who took the shortcut, there was Dr. Doom, your eventual winner. The race came down to Blue Origin and Dr. Doom. They fought hell for leather into the last 200 meters, but as they got closer to the winning post, Dr. Doom, with a ride of Imran Chisti, kept on getting stronger, and Blue Origin could only finish on second. The Dr. Doom, winner of the Police Martyrs Cup, from Blue Origin in second.
The result of the third race at Kolkata: number 6, Dr. Doom first, number 1, Blue Origin second, number 4, the Flying Eagle third, number 7, Sheer Force fourth, number 5, Ghost fifth. I repeat.
The results of the Calcutta third race: 6, 1, 4, 7. கல்கத்தா மூன்றாவது பந்தயத்தின் முடிவுகள் 6, 1, 4, 7.
Allowances for the first race: 6. Allowance claim 2.5 kilograms. Will carry 52 kilograms. 8. Allowance claim 2 kilograms. Will carry 51.5 kilograms. I repeat the allowances: 6. Allowance claim 2.5 kilograms. Will carry 52.5 kilograms. And 8. Allowance claim 2 kilograms. Will now carry 51.5 kilograms.
Between second and third, 4 lengths between third and fourth, a short neck between fourth and fifth, time 1 minute 05.923 seconds. I repeat, 1.5, 3, 4, short neck, time 1 minute 05.923 seconds.
Here are the opening odds for the first race at Madras. Number 1, 6 to 4. Number 3, 2 to 1. Number 7, 9 to 4. Number 2, 13 to 4. Number 8, 7 to 2. Number 6, 4 to 1. Number 4, 6 to 1. I repeat, opening odds for the first race. Number 1, 6 to 4. Number 3, 2 to 1. Number 7, 9 to 4. Number 2, 13 to 4. Number 8, 7 to 2. Number 6, 4 to 1. Number 4, 6 to 1.
The close finish for the fourth place is displayed on the CCTV. The close finish for the fourth place is displayed on the CCTV.
Middle odds for the first race at Madras. Number 1, 17 by 10. Number 3, 5 to 2. Number 7, 11 to 4. Number 2, 7 to 2. Number 6, 9 to 2. Number 8, 6 to 1. Number 4, 7 to 1. I repeat, middle odds for the first race. Number 1, 17 by 10. Number 3, 5 to 2. Number 7, 11 to 4. Number 2, 7 to 2. Number 6, 9 to 2. Number 8, 6 to 1. Number 4, 7 to 1.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Chairman, members of the Managing Committee and stewards of the Madras Race Club, I'd like to welcome you all to the 24th day of the Madras racing season. A card of 6 races has been framed this afternoon, with first race scheduled to begin at 2:15 p.m. The main event of the afternoon will be the running of the South India Sprinters Trial Stakes. For those who've come in late, here's an update on the weather condition. The weather is bright and clear, track condition good going. Penetrometer reading for the day is 3.20 centimeters. Rails are placed at its original point. I repeat, weather bright and clear, track condition good going. Average penetrometer reading for the day is 3.20 centimeters and the rails are placed at its original point. Number 3, Kikata, is now the favorite here at 2 to 1. Number 1, Cloud Jumper at 7 to 2. Number 7, 3 of a Kind, also at 7 to 2. Number 2, Abilite, 9 to 2. Number 6, Lady Zine, 9 to 2 as well. Number 8, Regal Kid, 15 to 2. And the remainder, number 4, Wise Dawn, is at 10 to 1. So those then are the latest bookmakers odds. We've got about 3 minutes more to race time. Runners and riders behind the stalls. We'll get back to you shortly. Slight change in the betting. Number 3, Kikata, drifting out of it, available now at 9 to 4. Number 7, 3 of a Kind, next in demand at 4 to 1. Number 6, Lady Zine at 17 to 4. Number 1, Cloud Jumper. Number 2, Abilite, both at 5 to 1 each. Number 8, Regal Kid, 7 to 1. Number 4, Wise Dawn at 10 to 1. Loading time. Ladies Dean is the first one to get in. The horses are now being stalled. Ability is standing in front of the gates. 3 of a kind meanwhile gets in. Blindfolded Amazing Kitten has moved in. Kikata has also been blindfolded. Kikata being walked up. Kikata has been stalled. Wise Dawn gets in. Meanwhile, Regal Kid has walked in. Abilité has been backed in. Rider back in the saddle. Blindfolded Cloud Jumper getting in. Rings are being used on.
Police Cup for horses rated 41 to 66, 21 to 46 also eligible. We got a field of 9 runners heading to the starting gate. We got a very hot prize favorite in the field. It's 100 to 35 on. That's number 1 Monteverdi, followed by number 8 Pisa at 72. Longeros the other runners, barring the number 1, the hot favorite Monteverdi, who's been led riderless to the gates already. The balanced 8 runners are on the way to the starting gates.
Attention please. Allowances for the second race. Horse number 3 claims an allowance of 5 kilograms and will now carry 51.5 kilograms. Horse number 4 claims an allowance of 2.5 kilograms and will now carry 51 kilograms. Horse number 10 claimed an allowance of 2.5 kilograms and will now carry 49.5 kilograms. And horse number 11, eligible to claim an allowance of 5 kilograms, claims only 4 kilograms, will now carry 48 kilograms.
The white cone has been hoisted. Please stand by for the TV replay.
Stalls, starters orders, and away they go for the first race, the Alexandria Handicap. And on settling down, it is Regal Kid on the outside, showing out. 3 of a kind now takes it up. 3 of a kind from Regal Kid, Lady Zin, then comes Kikata. Cloud Jumper on the inside, and neck on the outside is Amazing Kitten. Then comes Abilitaire and Wise Dawn as they go towards the 1,000 meters. 3 of a kind is the leader by about 1 3/4 lengths from Kikata in second. In third place, about 2 lengths away, there is Regal Kid. Further 2 lengths away is Lady Zin. Then comes 3 of a kind, Cloud Jumper on the inside rails. Wise Dawn comes in next, and Abilitaire in that order as they go past the 800. They're going towards the monument now. They stride past it at the moment. It's 3 of a kind, the leader. 3 of a kind by about a length and a quarter in front of Kikata. Then there's Regal Kit. On the outside, Lady Zin. Cloud Jumper comes in next. On the outside of Cloud Jumper is Lady Zin. On the wide outside is Wise Dawn. About 3-4 lengths away is Abilitaire. They're well into the straight now. Little over 350 to go. 3 of a kind in a start to finish attempt is about 3 lengths in front of Kikata in center. Lady Zin is the one coming up on the outside and looking good at the stage, followed by Regal Kid, Cloud Jumper, Wise Dawn, but going inside the last 150 there. 3 of a kind clear by about 3.5, 4 in front of Lady Zin and Regal Kid. Going for the wide now, 3 of a kind lifting it off by about 4.5 lengths. In second place is Regal Kid and Lady Zin in a close call. Then comes Cloud Jumper, followed by Kikata, Abilitaire, Wise Dawn, and the last one to finish home is Amazing Kitten.
Mandolin has been walked up. Mandolin is told they're trying D or play your way. D or play your way is told. Maktub is being tried. The blindfolds on. Centurion also has been taken in. The red cap Be My Heart is being tried. She walks in very quietly. Maktub is told in drawn number 7. We just got 3 out. The on money favorite, that is Monty Verdi, Pisa and Agostino Karachi. Pisa is told, Agostino Karachi is told. The blindfolded 10-3 on favorite Monty Verdi will be the last to step in. He's been pushed towards the starting gates for half a dozen of handlers. Monty Verdi is told. All 9 in the gates. Track clears. And they're off and racing. A lovely even break by all the 9 runners. The scrimmage for the early lead. It's Maktub on the outside who takes over the running from Monteverdi in second. Behind Monteverdi in the outside we have Pisa. It's Monteverdi who takes over the running from Maktub in second. Pisa in third. On the inside and box seat we have Mandolin. Behind Mandolin the red cap is D My Heart. Behind D My Heart, a length behind on the inside is D Your Play Your Way. Followed by Agostino Karachi, Centurion, and last of 9 is Dream Station. As the field comes past the 800 meter marker, it's Monteverdi in front. Always chasing him in second is Maktub. Behind Maktub on the inside we have Mandolin. Tracking Mandolin on the outside is Pisa. Being scrubbed on the outside is D Mahat. On the inside D Your Play Your Way. Traveling 8-9 wide on the outside is Agostino Karachi and Centurion behind them. As the field comes past the 600 meters and takes the final home run. As the field comes into the home straight, it's Monteverdi who's been challenged on the outside by Mandolin in second. Behind them we have Maktub in third. On the outside, wider out is Pisa. It's Monteverdi's come under the whip from the outside. It's Mandolin ranging on the outside. It's Monteverdi from Mandolin. It's Monteverdi from Mandolin. Monteverdi getting the better of Mandolin in the last part. It's Monteverdi who's going to win this race from Mandolin in second. Pisa in third. Agostino Karachi and Centurion close for fourth and fifth, followed by Maktub and the rest of the runners.
So winning like a favorite should eventually win after giving the backers many anxious moments. There was Monteverdi, was looking like was being overhauled by Mandeville at one stage, but the property of Messrs. Poonawalla Racing and Breeding Private Limited and Messrs. Bairamji Gigi Boy Private Limited and Mr. Chandradugta Kantarazur, trained by Mr. Vijay Singh and A. Sandesh, rides Monteverdi to a decent victory there. Labored for a while, but then finally when Monteverdi put his mind to the task, Mandeville could only finish on second. We will watch the replay shortly on our screen for the Kolkata Mounted Police Cup. There you have the replay. You can see Monteverdi, who was taken to the front by A. Sandesh. He didn't want to get into any traffic problem. The one who was chasing there was Maktub. In box seat was Mandeville. Pisa raced towards the outside as the horses went past the 600. These three eventually finish on in the top three. Monteverdi brings them home about length and a quarter. Very quickly onto the scene was Mandeville, who was challenging all through the last 300 meters. As they enter the home straight, it's Monteverdi towards the inside. Now Sandesh riding hands and heels, but now realizes there's a danger and starts giving him a few reminders to put the task in hand. Mandeville, who was challenging for a while, eventually the challenge petered out and Monteverdi kept on galloping on. So Monteverdi, your winner. In second there is Mandeville. Pisa finished on third. So that's your top three for the Kolkata Mounted Police Cup, the fourth race of the afternoon.
The results of the fourth race at Kolkata. Number 1, Monteverdi, first. Number 7, Mandolin, second. Number 8, Pisa, third. Number 5, Agostino Karachi, fourth. Number 4, Centurion, fifth. I repeat.
The results of the Calcutta fourth race. 1, 7, 8, 5. கல்கத்தா நான்காவது பந்தயத்தின் முடிவுகள் 1, 7, 8, 5. சென்னை முதல் பந்தயத்தில் 7ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை வின்னுக்கு ரூபாய் 24 பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 13 கொடுத்தது. 6ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 2வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 14. 8ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 3வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 27. செகண்ட் ஹார்ஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 33. தேர்ட் ஹார்ஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 55. குன்னிலா தொகை ரூபாய் 39. ஃபோர்காஸ்ட் தொகை ரூபாய் 74. தனாலா தொகை ரூபாய் 378. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 133. எக்ஸாக்டா தொகை ரூபாய் 713. இன்றைய முதல் ட்ரிபிள் நெட் தொகை ரூபாய் 19,245. முதல் ட்ரிபிள் முதல் பந்தயத்தில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 847.
1 minute 24.286 seconds. I repeat, 2.5, 1.5, 3, a nose, time 1 minute 24.286 0.286 seconds. May I have your attention, please? The close finish for the fourth place is displayed on the CCTV. I repeat, the close finish for the fourth place is displayed on the CCTV.
All clear for the fourth race at Kolkata.
Opening odds for the second race at Madras. Number 1, 13 by 10. Number 2, 9 to 4. Number 5, 13 to 4. Number 9, 13 to 2. Longer odds the rest. I repeat, opening odds for the second race at Madras. Number 1, 13 by 10. Number 2, 9 to 4. Number 5, 13 to 4. Number 9, 13 to 2. Longer odds the rest. கல்கத்தா நான்காவது பந்தயத்தில் 1ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை வின்னுக்கு ரூபாய் 11 பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 10 கொடுத்தது. 7ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை இரண்டாவது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 14. 8ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை மூன்றாவது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 19. செகண்ட் ஹாஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 44. தேர்ட் ஹாஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 32. வெண்ணிலா தொகை ரூபாய் 56, ஃபோர்காஸ்ட் தொகை ரூபாய் 55, தனாலா தொகை ரூபாய் 168, வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 304, எக்ஸாக்டா தொகை ரூபாய் 438, முதல் ட்ரிபிள் பரிசு தொகை ரூபாய் 392, வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 58, ஜாக்பாட் 2 பந்தயங்களில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 10,111. இன்றைய மினி ஜாக்பாட் நெட் தொகை ரூபாய் 18,986. மினி ஜாக்பாட் முதல் பந்தயத்தில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 2,274.
Attention please. Runners and riders begin to arrive at the starting gate for the second race of the afternoon for the running of the Gold Street Handicap. This is for horses rated 20 to 45, distance 1000 meters. Number 1 Zuccardi is the favorite here at 18 to 10 against. Number 2 Sinatra next in demand at 11 to 4. Number 5 Chapoza Springs at 9 to 2. Number 9 Great Spirit 5 to 1, longer odds the other runners. I repeat, number 1 Zuccardi 18 to 10 against. Number 2 Sinatra 11 to 4. Number 5 Chapoza Springs at 9 to 2. Number 9 Great Spirit at 5 to 1, longer odds the other runners. Rider of Tudor Crown is off his mount, so Tudor Crown will be loaded without the rider. Just got a minute more to race time and loading operation should get underway any moment. Zuccardi now tightening up a bit, available at 16 to 10. Number 5 Chapoza Springs 3 to 1. 2 Sinatra 7 to 2. 9 Great Spirit 21 upon 4. So those then are the closing ring prices. A lot of money coming on Zuccardi, tightening up to 16 upon 10. Starting time. Sinatra is the first one to get in. The horses are now being stalled, blindfolded. Sangwai has moved in. They are trying blindfolded Ascot Queen. Ascot Queen gets in. She's just standing there. Meanwhile, Great Spirit has been stalled. Blindfolded Glorious Even Song is being tried out. Zuccardi has also been blindfolded. Chapoza Springs and Palsy Walsy all blindfolded. But fractures behind the stalls is Glorious Even Song. Glorious Even Song gets in. Ascot Queen gets in. Palsy Walsy with blindfolds on stalled. Chapoza Springs is being walked up with blindfolds on. Chapoza Springs has moved in. Glorious Sunlight will be the next one to step in. Glorious Sunlight has been stalled. Zuccardi is being trotted. Examined by the veterinary officer. All the other runners await Zuccardi to join them. May I have your kind attention, please? Please note that in this race, horse number 1, Zuccardi, has been permitted to be withdrawn before coming under starter's orders. I repeat, horse number 1, Zuccardi, has been permitted to be withdrawn before coming under starter's orders. That leaves 9 runners in the fray. They're all set to go. Looks like Tudor Crown has backed out of the gate. She's been restalled without the rider. They're putting blindfolds on. She's a bit nervous behind the stall, Tudor Crown. Handlers trying to cajole her in. And she walks in with the blindfolds on, rider getting back in the saddle. They're all set now. Starters orders, and away they go for the second race of the afternoon, bit slow into the stride, the glorious sunlight, and on settling down, Palsy Valsy it is showing out from Chapoza Spring, then the Sinatra in third, Sangwai on the outside, then there's Great Spirit, followed by Tudor Crown, Ascot Queen on the inside rails, then there's Glorious Sunlight, about 2 lengths away is Glorious Even Song. They're going towards the 600 meter marker now, and it's Palsy Valdi by about 1.25 lengths from Chapoza Springs, then there's Great Spirit tucked up on the inside, half a length away. In fourth place is Sinatra, Ascot Queen comes in next, Sangwai going a little wide, then the Tudor Crown as they start negotiating the curve and enter into the straight 3 at the back are Tudor Crown, Glorious Sunlight and Glorious Even Song. Into the last 250 they go, and it is Chapoza Springs get the measure of Palsy Valsy. Great Spirit is the one looking good on the outside and gaining ground. Sinatra there in fourth place, then there's Ascot Queen and Glorious Sunlight, but going inside the last 150 there, it is Great Spirit on the outside, gets the measure of Chapoza Springs, and it's going to be Great Spirit as they hit the wire. Great Spirit wins it from Chapoza Springs and Palsy Valsy in a close call for the minor placings. Then comes Sinatra, Ascot Queen, Glorious Sunlight, Tudor Crown, Glorious Even Song, and Sangwai as they go past the post.
Your attention please. The tote favorite for the second race is horse number 5, Chapoza Springs. Your attention please. Please note, in the Madras second race, horse number 1, Zuccardi, was withdrawn before coming under the shortest orders. கவனிக்கவும், சென்னை இரண்டாவது பந்தயத்தில் 1ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை Zuccardi பந்தயத்திலிருந்து விலக்கப்பட்டது.
Here are the judges' placings for the second race at Madras. Number 9, Great Spirit, first. Number 5, Chapoza Springs, second. Number 4, Palsy Valsy, third. Number 2, Sinatra, fourth. And number 8, Ascot Queen, fifth. The complete placings for the second race, 9, 5, 4, 2, 8.
சென்னை இரண்டாவது பந்தயத்தின் முடிவுகள் 9, 5, 4, 2, 8.
दूसरी रेस का नतीजा, नंबर 9 ग्रेट स्पिरिट पहला, नंबर 5 चपोजा स्प्रिंग्स दूसरा, नंबर 4 पैल्सी वैल्सी तीसरा, नंबर 2 सिनाट्रा चौथा और नंबर 8 एस्कट क्वीन पांचवा. The distance is in time for the second race. 1 by 3/4 lengths, head 3/4 lengths, 3 1/4 lengths, 4 1/4 lengths. Time 1 minute 01.292 seconds. I repeat, 3/4 lengths, head 3/4 lengths, 3 1/4 lengths, 4 1/4 lengths. Time 1 minute 01.292 seconds. Photo for the first, second and third places are being shown on the CCTV monitors.
Your attention please. Please note, in the Calcutta 5th race, horse number 1, Basharat, will now be ridden by jockey Arman Khan in place of jockey Y.S. Srinath. கவனிக்கவும், கல்கத்தா 5வது பந்தயத்தில் 1ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை பஷாரத் இப்பொழுது ஜாக்கி அர்மான் கான் சவாரி செய்வார். Your attention please. On account of withdrawal of horse number 1 in the second race at Madras, win bets laid with the bookmakers will be subject to a deduction of 25 paise in a rupee, 25, and place bets laid with the bookmakers will be subject to a deduction of 35 paise in a rupee, 35. I repeat, on account of withdrawal of horse number 1 in the second race at Madras, win bets laid with the bookmakers will be subject to a deduction of 25 paise in a rupee, 25, and place bets laid with the bookmakers will be subject to a deduction of 35 paise in a rupee, 35.
Change of jockey in this race. Basharat as jockey Srinath hurt himself in the third race. Horse number 1, Basharat, will now be ridden by Arman Khan. So all 8 runners now at the 1400 meter marker as we await the starter's call for the running of the police.
The white cone has been hoisted. Please stand by for the TV replay.
All set now. Starters orders, and away they go for the second race of the afternoon, which slow into the stride their glorious sunlight, and on settling down, Palsi Valsi it is showing out from Chapoza Spring, then the Sinatra in third, Sangwai on the outside, then there's Great Spirit followed by Tudor Crown, Ascot Queen on the inside rails, then there's Glorious Sunlight. About 2 lengths away is Glorious Even Song. They're going towards the 600 meter marker now, and it's Palsi Valdi by about a length and a quarter from Chapoza Springs. Then there's Great Spirit tucked up on the inside, half a length away. In fourth place is Sinatra. Ascot Queen comes in next, Sangwai going a little wide, then the Tudor Crown as they start negotiating the curve and enter into the straight 3 at the back are Tudor Crown, Glorious Sunlight and Glorious Even Song. Into the last 250 they go, and it is Chapoza Springs get the measure of Palsi Valsi. Great Spirit is the one looking good on the outside and gaining ground. Sinatra there in fourth place, then there's Ascot Queen and Glorious Sunlight, but going inside the last 150 there, it is Great Spirit on the outside, gets the measure of Chapoza Springs, and it's going to be Great Spirit as they hit the wire. Great Spirit wins it from Chapoza Springs and Palsi Valsi in a close call for the minor placings. Then comes Sinatra, Ascot Queen, Glorious Sunlight, Tudor Crown, Glorious Even Song, and Sangwai as they go past the post.
So the orange marker goes up. Horses are now being stalled for the Police Commissioner's Cup. Santana being led up. Santana has been stalled. Silver Rita will be tried next. Livy Silla has been blindfolded. Silver Rita and the Joydeep Datta Gupta colors has got the green cap. Santana has backed out of the starting stalls. We're going to try Silver Rita first. The mount of Sujit Kumar Paswan. She's being very mulish there, Silver Rita. Not playing up, but just refusing to budge. So standing behind the starting stalls is Silver Rita. Silver Rita half in and half out. Santana being, I think they've got Silver Rita in. Santana has been stalled, the blindfolded Livy Silla being led up. Thunderclap has been blindfolded. In the meanwhile, the mount of Imran Chisti, Devushka being led up. Devushka has been stalled. The blindfolded Thunderclap being led up. He goes in without a fuss. Black Pearl in the
Dr. Ramaswamy Chettiar Chettinad Trust being sold. Basharat, we're just waiting now for Basharat and the 10-5 on favorite Arabian Queen. Basharat has been blindfolded and walks in very quietly. We're now waiting for Arabian Queen to come and complete the line. Arabian Queen is half in and half out. They've managed to load Arabian Queen into stall number 2, so all 8 locked up and ready for the Police Commissioner's Cup. The weigh-in racing, a level break by all the 8 runners. And as they settle down, Thunderclap on the outside. Between horses, Santana. On the inside is Silverita. Then there's Livisilla. Arabian Queen running about 5th. Then there's Devushka. And a close last is Black Pearl. So they're bowling along in front is Silverita by about a length and a half. Good of on the outside, Thunderclap. Running third is in the white cap is Santana. Tracking Santana on the inside is Arabian Queen. Then there's Livisilla and Devushka together. There's Basharat and Black Pearl being a close last. 800 from the judge in the running of the Police Commissioner's Cup. About 12 lengths separates the first and the last, and it continues to be Silverita and a start to finish mission. All the time on his inside, outside is Santana. Thunderclap caught about 3 deep. Arabian Queen in the absolute box position running fourth. Livisilla coming off the bridle. Devushka, Black Pearl and Basharat about 10 wide. They start negotiating the bend. 400 from the judge in the running of the Police Commissioner's Cup, and Silverita brings them home in front. Devushka goes for the inside. Between horses, Arabian Queen. On the very, very wide outside is Thunderclap. But Silverita is still traveling well, about a length and a half. Good on the outside, Arabian Queen coming at him. Silverita and Arabian Queen going hammer and tongs, but Silverita is still about half length one of the outside, Arabian Queen. Arabian Queen on the inside, on the outside, and Silverita. Arabian Queen gets this by about half a length from Silverita. Then Devushka ran third. Santana was fourth. Black Pearl ran on to be fifth. Then there was Basharat, Thunderclap, and bringing up the rear was Livisilla. So the favorite here is justifying support. 10-5 on, a very warm favorite. This Windle Engine out of Imaris, Philly. The property of Dr. Ram H. Shroff, Mr. Raj Shroff representing Stride Livestock Private Limited. Mr. Chetan Shantilal Shah. Ridden confidently by Suraj Naredu, trained by champion trainer Vijay Singh. Has come on tops here at the Police Commissioner's Cup. Silverita did herself really proud, going for a fourth race in a row.
Check. May I have your
Fought off Arabian
please?
Queen for most of the straight, but in the last...
Allowances for the third race. Horse number 1 claims an allowance of 5 kilograms and will now carry 56 kilograms. Horse number 5 claims an allowance of 2.5 kilograms and will now carry 52 kilograms. Horse number 6 claims an allowance of 2.5 kilograms and will now carry 49.5 kilograms. Please note that in the third race, horse number 6, Illustrious Ruler, has been led to the starting gate early from the paddock.
The results of the fifth race at Kolkata. Number 2, Arabian Queen first. Number 5, Silverita second. Number 8, Devushka third. Number 4, Santana fourth. Number 3, Black Pearl fifth.
The results of the Calcutta fifth race. 2, 5, 8, 4. கல்கத்தா ஐந்தாவது பந்தயத்தின் முடிவுகள் 2, 5, 8, 4. சென்னை இரண்டாவது பந்தயத்தில் 9ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை வின்னுக்கு ரூபாய் 65 பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 16 கொடுத்தது. 5ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை இரண்டாவது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 10. 4ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை மூன்றாவது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 55. செகண்ட் ஹார்ஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 25. தேர்ட் ஹார்ஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 128. குவினிலா தொகை ரூபாய் 48. ஃபோர்காஸ்ட் தொகை ரூபாய் 183. தனாலா தொகை ரூபாய் 1327. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 9. எக்ஸாக்டா தொகை ரூபாய் 76. கேரிட் ஓவர். முதல் ட்ரிபிள் 2 பந்தயங்களில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 45. இன்றைய ஜாக்பாட் நெட் தொகை ரூபாய் 1,02,810. ஜாக்பாட் முதல் பந்தயத்தில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 1109. சென்னை இரண்டாவது பந்தயத்தில் 1ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை பந்தயத்திலிருந்து விலக்கப்பட்டதால் அதன் மேல் வாங்கப்பட்ட முதல் ட்ரிபிள் மற்றும் ஜாக்பாட் டிக்கெட்டுகள் டோட் ஃபேவரட்டான 5ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை மேல் மாற்றப்பட்டுள்ளது.
All clear for the 5th race at Kolkata.
Attention please, ladies and gentlemen, the runners and riders for the third race are just about reaching the starting gate for the Divine Light Handicap. This is for horses rated 60 to 85, 6 years old and over. Outstation horses are allowed, distance 1400 meters. Number 1, Ayur Shakti is the favorite here at 6 to 4. Number 4, Lordship at 5 to 2. Number 6, Illustrious Ruler 11 to 4. Number 5, Renegade at 5 to 1. Number 2, Night Hunt at 13 to 2. Number 3, Caridenis is at 8 to 1. Longer odds, the others. Number 1, Irish Shakti, 6 to 4. Number 4, Lordship, 5 to 2. Number 6, Illustrious Ruler, 11 to 4. Number 5, Renegade, 5 to 1. 2, Night Hunt at 13 to 2. Number 3, Caridenis at 8 to 1. Longer odds, the others. rider of illustrious ruler is off his mount. So illustrious ruler will be loaded without the rider. Others being paraded behind the stalls. We've got roughly about a minute and a half before the loading operations could commence. Runners being taken in. Cuban Pete is the first one to get in. The horses are now being stalled, blindfolded, riderless. Illustrious Ruler is being pushed in. Meanwhile, Grandiose has moved in. Lordship is being walked up. Lordship has been stalled. Caradinis will be the next one to step in. Caradinis has moved in. Ayur Shakti has been stalled. Blindfolded Renegade is being walked up. Number 4 Lordship closing at 9-4. Number 1 Ayur Shakti at 5-2. 6 Illustrious Ruler at 9-2. Number 2 Night Hunt at 17-2. Night Hunt has been stalled. They roll in. Starters orders, and away they go for the Divine Light Handicap, the third race on the card. Even jump off from the gates, and on settling down Ayur Shakti, it is a shows out from Renegade. Lordship quickly upon the outside and joining up the issue with the leader. Night Hunt is in third. Renegade comes in next, being tagged on the outside by Lordship. Tucked up on the inside, Cuban Pete, then comes Caradinis and Grandiose in that order as they go towards the 1,000. They stride past the 1,000 meters. Illustrious Ruler takes it up. Illustrious Ruler by about 2.5 lengths from Night Hunt. On the inside is Ayur Shakti. Another length and 3/4 behind it. Lordship being tracked on the outside by Caradinis. A further 2.5 lengths behind we go back to Renegade. Grandiose comes in next, and close attendance is Cuban Pete. They stride past the monument. They're coming to cross the 600, and as they do so, Illustrious Ruler by about 1.25 lengths from Night Hunt. Ayur Shakti on the inside, Lordship there. Then this Caradinis as they start negotiating the curve. Grandiose and Cuban Pete. They're well into the straight now, passing the 400. Illustrious Ruler, it is by about 1.25 from Ayur Shakti. Upon the wide outside is the Lordship in the center. Night Hunt, then comes Caradinis, Renegade, Cuban Pete and Grandiose. But going inside the last 200, Illustrious Ruler still holding on by about 1.25 lengths from Ayur Shakti. Then there is Night Hunt followed by Lordship and Caradinis, but going inside the last 50 meters, and it's Illustrious Ruler going for an encore. Illustrious Ruler picks up another one on this track from Ayur Shakti, Renegade, Night Hunt, Lordship, Caradinis, Grandiose and Cuban Pete as they go past the post.
Your attention please. The tote favorite for the third race is horse number 4 Lordship.
Here are the judges' placings for the third race at Madras. Number 6, Illustrious Ruler, first. Number 1, Ayur Shakti, second. Number 2, Night Hunt, third. Number 5, Renegade, fourth. And number 4, Lordship, fifth. The complete placings for the third race: 6, 1, 2, 5, 4.
சென்னை மூன்றாவது பந்தயத்தின் முடிவுகள் 6, 1, 2, 5, 4.
तीसरी रेस का नतीजा नंबर 6 इलास्टियस रूलर पहला, नंबर 1 आयुष शक्ति दूसरा, नंबर 2 नाइट हंट तीसरा, नंबर 5 रेनिगेड चौथा और नंबर 4 लॉर्डशिप पांचवा.
கல்கத்தா ஐந்தாவது பந்தயத்தில் 2ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை வின்னுக்கு ரூபாய் 12, பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 13 கொடுத்தது. 5ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 2வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 14, 8ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 3வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 12, செகண்ட் ஹாஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 29, தேர்ட் ஹாஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 43, குவினிலா தொகை ரூபாய் 41, ஃபோர்காஸ்ட் தொகை ரூபாய் 40, தனாலா தொகை ரூபாய் 155, வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 315, எக்ஸாக்டா தொகை ரூபாய் 492, கேரிட் ஓவர். ஜாக்பாட் 3 பந்தயங்களில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 5993. இரண்டாவது ட்ரிபிள் நெட் தொகை ரூபாய் 20,655. இரண்டாவது ட்ரிபிள் முதல் பந்தயத்தில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 1994. மினி ஜாக்பாட் 2 பந்தயங்களில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 1122. Your attention please. Please note, in the Calcutta 6th race, horse number 2, Meropi, will now be ridden by jockey P. Tejeshwar in place of jockey Y.S. Srinath. கவனிக்கவும், கல்கத்தா 6வது பந்தயத்தில் 2ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை மெரோப்பி இப்பொழுது ஜாக்கி பி. தேஜேஸ்வர் சவாரி செய்வார்.
The distances and time for the third race: 1 by 1.5 lengths, 1.5 lengths, short neck, long neck, 3/4 lengths. Time 1 minute 26.183 seconds. I repeat, 1.5 lengths, 1.5 lengths, short neck, long neck, 3/4 lengths. Time 1 minute 26.183 seconds. Photo for the third, fourth and fifth places are being shown on the CCTV monitors.
The white cone has been hoisted. Please stand by for the TV replay.
Starters orders, and away they go for the Divine Light Handicap, the third race on the card. Even jump off from the gates, and on settling down, Ayush Shakti, it is a shows out from Renegade. Lordship quickly upon the outside and joining up the issue with the leader. Nighthawk is in third. Renegade comes in next, being tagged on the outside by Lordship. Tucked up on the inside, Cuban Pete, then comes Carradinus and Grandiose in that order as they go towards the 1,000. They stride past the 1,000 meters. Illustrious Ruler takes it up. Illustrious Ruler by about 2.5 lengths from Night Hunt. On the inside is Ayush Shakti. Another length and 3/4 behind it. Lordship being tracked on the outside by Carradinus. A further 2.5 lengths behind. We go back to Renegade. Grandiose comes in next, and close attendance is Cuban Pete. They stride past the Monument. They're coming to cross the 600, and as they do so, Illustrious Ruler by about 1.25 lengths from Night Hunt. Ayush Shakti on the inside, Lordship there. Then there's Carradinus as they start negotiating the curve. Grandiose and Cuban Pete. They're well into the straight now, passing the 400. Illustrious Ruler, it is by about 1.25 lengths from Ayush Shakti. Upon the wide outside is the Lordship in the center. Night Hunt, then comes Carradinus, Renegade, Cuban Pete and Grandiose. But going inside the last 200, Illustrious Ruler still holding on by about 1.25 lengths from Ayush Shakti. Then there is Night Hunt followed by Lordship and Carradinus, but going inside the last 50 meters, and it's Illustrious Ruler going for an encore. Illustrious Ruler picks up another one on this track from Ayush Shakti, Renegade, Night Hunt, Lordship, Carradinus, Grandiose and Cuban Pete as they go past the post.
Attention please, overweight for the fourth race. Horse number 6 carries an overweight of 1 kilogram and will now carry 55.5 kilograms.
சென்னை மூன்றாவது பந்தயத்தில் 6ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை வின்னுக்கு ரூபாய் 29 பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 10 கொடுத்தது. 1ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 2வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 19. 2ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 3வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 29. செகண்ட் ஹார்ஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 24. தேர்ட் ஹார்ஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 56. குவினெலா தொகை ரூபாய் 66. ஃபோர்காஸ்ட் தொகை ரூபாய் 162. தனாலா தொகை ரூபாய் 1571. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 20. எக்ஸாக்டா தொகை ரூபாய் 531. இன்றைய மினி ஜாக்பாட் நெட் தொகை ரூபாய் 26,913. மினி ஜாக்பாட் முதல் பந்தயத்தில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 934. முதல் ட்ரிபிள் பரிசு தொகை ரூபாய் 2405. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 8. ஜாக்பாட் 2 பந்தயங்களில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 215.
Race number 4, the Red Mills Million, for maiden horses 3 years old only. outstation horses eligible, distance 1400 meters. Number 1, Brave Trooper, comes from Mysore from the stables of Rakesh, has benefit of 1 run. Race number 62 that we are looking at, where Brave Trooper finished 2 1/4 lengths behind Swagat, who won this race. Number 2, I Want It All, number 6, Flurry Hard, both ran in race number 115. Number 2, I Want It All, has benefit of 3 runs, placed twice, and this is race number 115, where I Want It All finished 3rd behind True Faith, while number 6, Flurry Hard, in the same race finished 5th. Number 4 is Swarga. Swarga has benefit of 1 run, race number 79, this is that we are looking at, where Swarga finished 2nd behind Time and Tide, who won this race by a margin of 6.5 lengths. Number 5 is Divine Splendor. Divine Splendor has benefit of 1 run. This is race number 87 that we're looking at, with Divine Splendor finished 7th. The winner of this race was Touch of Glory. Number 7 is Miss Elio. Miss Elio has benefit of 2 runs, and both the occasions Miss Elio has been on board. Race number 79, she finished 4th to Time and Tide, and this is race number 125, where Miss Elio finished 2 3/4 lengths behind Aralina.
Race of the afternoon, the feature event, the Indian
Your attention please. Tomorrow Sunday, the 29th of January, there will be intra-venue betting over Hyderabad races at Madras. The first race at Hyderabad will commence at 12:30 p.m. a cord of 9 events. The feature event of the Hyderabad races, the Wolf 777 Golconda Derby Stakes Grade 1. கவனிக்கவும், நாளை ஞாயிற்றுக்கிழமை ஜனவரி மாதம் 29ஆம் தேதி ஹைதராபாத் பந்தயங்களுக்கு சென்னையில் இன்ட்ரவென்யூ பெட்டிங் நடைபெறும். ஹைதராபாத் முதல் பந்தயம் பிற்பகல் 12:30 ஆரம்பமாகும்.
Stalls. He's just passing the 2200 meter marker. The other 4 runners are on their way. Dedicate has reached the 1400 meter marker. Dedicate in the Dr. M.A.M. Ramaswamy Chettiar of Chettinad Charitable Trust colors, being ridden by Suraj Naredu. The number 2, Meropi, is the favorite at 5-2. Number 3, Littorio, is available at 3-1. Number 1, Dedicate, is available at 9-2. And number 5, Grace, is available at 5-1. Number 4, Ramil, is the outsider at 10-1. So that's how they bet here in the running of the 6th race of the afternoon, the Indian Champagne Stakes. 4 runners are at the starting stalls. Ramil has reached, Meropi has reached, so has Dedicate. Grace is just getting there. So we just await the arrival of the riderless Littorio, who is now passing the 2,000 meter marker. So we will take a few minutes before loading operations should get underway. Again, I would like to thank the Kolkata Police for their incredible support and the partnership we share with them at the Royal Calcutta Turf Club. We have a wonderful day of racing dedicated to our brave policemen and policewomen who do such a fantastic job in keeping us all safe here in the city of Kolkata. I'd like to thank the Commissioner, Mr. Vineet Goyal, and his entire team who put in such an effort to make this a very special afternoon. The runners and riders are still on their way to the start. We've got 4 there. We've got 1 riderless passing the 2,000 meter marker right now. So we have a couple of minutes to go before loading operations to get underway. So there's a slight delay here. We can expect another 4 or 5 minutes before loading operations to get underway here in Kolkata. The jockeys have dismounted horses already at the starting stalls. So Littorio here taking his time to get to the starting stalls. A couple of handlers have gone down and now they're going to try and hurry up this process of getting him to the start. The other 4 runners are circling behind the 1400 meter marker. On a warmish afternoon here in Kolkata. We just had Monteverdi win the Police Commissioner's Cup. Sorry, it was Arabian Queen who won the Police Commissioner's Cup. We had Monteverdi win the Kolkata Mounted Police Cup. And Dr. Doom having won the Police Martyrs Cup. So 3 wins on the Cup races so far. First for trainer Javed Khan, and then both for champion trainer Vijay Singh with Monteverdi and Arabian Queen. Both very warm favourites who justified their favouritism. So Littorio now at the mile marker. We have another 200-300 meters to go before loading operations should get underway. The blue ribbon of baby racing here in Kolkata in the 22-23 season. The Indian Champion Stakes. Worthy Derby winners have come out after winning the Champion Stakes in their juvenile year. And one of the most prestigious baby races here in the city of Kolkata. Don't go away, we got another race after this, the 7th race, the Saltarello Handicap. A competitive field there of 9 runners. So as we await the arrival of Littorio, this day colt is by Roderick O'Connor out of Devoted Eyes, running his first timer here in Kolkata. He's got champion jockey A. Sandesh on board. Very much on his toes is Littorio as he makes his way down to the 1400 meter starting stalls. Also remind our viewers that Meropi is now being ridden by jockey P. Tejeshwar in place of jockey Y.S. Srinath. Jockey Srinath is absolutely fine. He had a slight knock in the 3rd race of the afternoon. And both jockey and horse have returned absolutely fine. A small field of 5 horses going to the start here of the running of the Indian Champion Stakes, Grade 3. Littorio is about 50 meters away from the starting stalls. As soon as he arrives, the orange marker will be put up and horses will be stalled. Jockey Hindu Singh is on Ramil. Meropi has Tejeshwar. They've not dismounted. The two dismounted horses at the start are Suraj Naredu on Dedicate in the Ramaswamy colors. And Grace in the Amita Mehra colors, the mount of jockey Imran Chisti. So all five runners now at the starting stalls with the arrival of the riderless Littorio. The orange marker goes up immediately. Horses are now being stalled. Ramil being a little mulish in behind the starting stalls, but he's going to be tried first. Ramil is drawn number one and she walks in very quietly. The mount of Hindu Singh. They're trying Meropi now. It's believed by Western Aristocrat being led up. Meropi walks in very quietly. Grace is going to be tried next, the mount of Imran Chisti. Being a little mulish there is Grace, not enjoying the rings being put on behind. The tapes, I mean. The Dedicate standing very quietly with Littorio waiting to be stalled. Grace has walked in quietly. Littorio now being tried in the Poonawalla colors, the mount of jockey Sandesh. He walked in very quietly into stall number 5. We're now just waiting for Dedicate to come to complete the line. The son of Dali, a very impressive winner in his first start, the mount of jockey Suraj Naredu. So all 5 runners now have been stalled. They're all locked up and ready. They're away in racing for the Indian Champagne Stakes Grade 3, a level break by all the 5 runners. And as they settle down, it's Dedicate who takes it up with Suraj Naredu, lead by about a length and a half. Go to Meropi on the inside. Tracking in Meropi is Sandesh on the outside, and the Poonawalla colors on Littorio. Imran Chisti caught about 4 deep, is a running 4th, and a close last is Ramil. They're closely bunched here as they pass the 1,000-meter marker, and it continues to be Dedicate in a start-to-finish mission. He's going well, about a length good of on the outside Littorio. Traveling well in the box seat is Meropi. Tracking Meropi on the inside there is Grace, and Ramil bringing up a close last. 600 from the judge in the running here of the Indian Champagne, and it continues to be Dedicate. He's going well, about a length ahead of Meropi running second. Littorio caught about 3 deep. Then there's Grace coming off the bridle and Ramil being scrubbed. They start negotiating the bend. They straighten up for the final run in, and it's Dedicate on the inside. On the outside, Meropi. These two have flown for home. On the very, very wide outside is Littorio out of it. On the outside it is Meropi. On the inside is Dedicate. These two going hammer and tongs. On the very inside is Ramil. But it continues to be Meropi on the outside, who seems to be traveling the best of them at the moment. It's all over in the Indian Champion Stakes Grade 3. The favorite Meropi here going on to win this comfortably by about 2 lengths from Dedicate. Running third was Grace. Then there was Ramil, and bringing up the rear and running very green was Littorio. So wonderful performance here by this filly by Western Aristocrat out of Panamera. The property of Mrs. Menika Gupta, Marty Singh Mahindra, Solomon NBN West, Vishal Doctor, Kamal Doctor, representing Deciding Factor, Cherian Abraham, Hemang Devendra Doctor, and Viral Devkumar Doctor. Meropi here justifying favoritism. The mount of jockey P. Tadeshwar coming home very, very...
Attention please, loading operations getting underway. Please note that number 1 Brave Trooper will run with Australian Noseband and Shadow Roll. Swarga is the first one to get in. The horses are now being stalled. They are trying Flurry hard. Number 1 Brave Trooper closing at 16 upon 10. Number 4 Swarga at 11 to 4. Number 7 Miss Allure also at 11-4. Number 3, Multi-Crown, 6-1 longer odds the rest. Divine Splendor has moved in. The rear doors of Flurry Heart yet to be secured. And she's in, locked up and ready. Multi-Crown is being pushed in with the help of rings. Multi-Crown gets in. Miss Elio awaiting to be stalled with blindfolds on. Miss Elio moves in. Last runner into the gate will be I Want It All. They are trying I Want It All. Rings are being used on I Want It All for this Red Mills Million. This is a race for maiden 3 years old only. Amount of rupees 2 lakhs contributed by Aesthetic Agro Industries. Divine Splendor has moved in. Brave Trooper has been stalled. Completes the lineup of 7 runners. Starters orders and away they go from the 1400 meters for this Red Mills Million. On selting down, it's Miss Elio on the inside, showing out from Brave Trooper upon the outside. Swarga comes the next. Then there's I Want It All, followed by Flurry Heart. Neck on the outside is Divine Splendor, and Multi-Crown brings up the rear. They go towards the 1000 meter marker. Miss Elio calling it by about a length and a half from Brave Trooper in second as they pass the 1000. Another 2.5 behind is Swarga being tracked on the outside there by I Want It All. A further 2.5 lengths behind this Flurry Heart along with Divine Splendor, and about 1.5 lengths away bringing up the rear Multi-Crown. They go past the 800. They're coming to cross the monument now. Miss Elio leading this field by about length and a half to 2 in front of Brave Trooper. I Want It All comes in next. Then there's Swarga as they pass the 600. Up on the outside there is Flurry Heart. Then comes Multi-Crown. Then about 5-6 away. Dropping back to the rear is Divine Splendor. They start negotiating the curve. And at the top of the home they enter. Miss Elio comes in home first, being tracked on the outside by Brave Trooper, who comes alongside and takes up the running in the last 300 meters. Brave Trooper has gone ahead by about 2.5 lengths in front of Miss Elio. Swarga comes in next. Then there's I Want It All, followed by Multi-Crown, Flurry Heart, and way behind Divine Splendor. But inside the last 100 meters, it is Brave Trooper who's going to pull it off from fast finishing Miss Elio. Brave Trooper with Esther Lane wins the Red Mills Million from Miss Elio, Swarga, Multi-Crown, I Want It All, Flurry Heart, and Divine Splendor as they go past the post.
Your attention please. The tote favorite for the 4th race is horse number 1, Brave Trooper. Your attention please. The results of the Calcutta 6th race. 2, 1, 5, 4. கல்கத்தா 6வது பந்தயத்தின் முடிவுகள் 2, 1, 5, 4.
Here are the judges' placings for the 4th race at Madras. Number 1, Brave Trooper, first. Number 7, Miss Elio, second. Number 4, Swarga, third. Number 3, Multi-Crown, fourth. And number 2, I Want It All, fifth. The complete placings for the 4th race: 1, 7, 4, 3, 2.
சென்னை 4வது பந்தயத்தின் முடிவுகள் 1, 7, 4, 3, 2.
चौथी रेस का नतीजा: नंबर 1 ब्रेव ट्रूपर पहला, नंबर 7 मिस एलियो दूसरा, नंबर 4 स्वर्गा तीसरा, नंबर 3 मल्टी क्राउन चौथा और नंबर 2 आई वांट इट ऑल पांचवा. The distances and time for the fourth race: 1 by 1 length, 2.5 lengths, 4 1/4 lengths, half a length, 2 1/4 lengths. Time 1 minute 28.303 seconds. I repeat, 1 length, 2 1/2 lengths, 4 1/4 lengths, half a length, 2 1/4 lengths. Time 1 minute 28.303 seconds.
கல்கத்தா 6வது பந்தயத்தில் 2ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை வின்னுக்கு ரூபாய் 19 பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 12 கொடுத்தது. 1ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 2வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 14, செகண்ட் ஹார்ஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 27, தேர்ட் ஹார்ஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 33, குவினிலா தொகை ரூபாய் 30, ஃபோர்காஸ்ட் தொகை ரூபாய் 43, தனாலா தொகை ரூபாய் 119, எக்ஸாக்டா தொகை ரூபாய் 225. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 5. ஜாக்பாட் 4 பந்தயங்களில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 1940. The white cone has been hoisted. Please stand by for the TV replay.
Starters orders, and away they go from the 1400 meters for this Red Mills Million. On selting down, it's Miss Elio on the inside, showing out from Brave Trooper upon the outside. Swarga comes the next. Then there's I Want It All, followed by Flurry Heart. And Eck on the outside is Divine Splendor, and Multicran brings up the rear. They go towards the 1000 meter marker. Miss Elior calling it by about a length and a half from Brave Trooper in second as they pass the 1000. Another 2.5 behind is Swarga being tracked on the outside there by I Want It All. A further 2.5 lengths behind this Flurry Heart along with Divine Splendor, and about 1.5 lengths away bringing up the rear Multicrown. They go past the 800. They're coming to cross the monument now. Miss Allure leading this field by about length and a half to 2 in front of Brave Trooper. I Want It All comes in next. Then there's Swarga as they pass the 600. Up on the outside there is Flurry Heart. Then comes Multi-Crown. Then about 5-6 away. Dropping back to the rear is Divine Splendor. They start negotiating the curve. And at the top of the home they enter. Miss Elio comes in home first, being tracked on the outside by Brave Trooper, who comes alongside and takes up the running. In the last 300 meters, Brave Trooper has gone ahead by about 2.5 lengths in front of Miss Elio. Swarga comes in next. Then there's I Want It All, followed by Multi-Crown, Flurry Heart, and way behind Divine Splendor. But inside the last 100 meters, it is Brave Trooper who's going to pull it off from fast finishing Miss Elio. Brave Trooper with S. Lane wins the Red Mills Million from Miss Elio, Swarga, Multi-Crown, I Want It All, Flurry Heart, and Divine Splendor as they go past the post.
சென்னை 4வது பந்தயத்தில் 1ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை வின்னுக்கு ரூபாய் 17, பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 12 கொடுத்தது. 7ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 2வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 10. 4ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 3வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 10. செகண்ட் ஹார்ஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 25, குவினிலா தொகை ரூபாய் 25, தேர்ட் ஹார்ஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 33, ஃபோர்காஸ்ட் தொகை ரூபாய் 34, தனாலா தொகை ரூபாய் 112. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 237. எக்ஸாக்டா தொகை ரூபாய் 579. இரண்டாவது ட்ரிபிள் நெட் தொகை ரூபாய் 35,148. இரண்டாவது ட்ரிபிள் முதல் பந்தயத்தில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 2,301. மினி ஜாக்பாட் 2 பந்தயங்களில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 323. ஜாக்பாட் 3 பந்தயங்களில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 72.
Check. May I have your kind attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Arun Alagappan will now present the Red Mills Million, won by Chestnut Gelding Brave Trooper, owned by Mr. Rakesh, Mr. Devraj BP, and Mr. Tajammul Wasim Khan. trained by Mr. Rakesh and ridden by jockey S. Saklain. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Your attention please. Tomorrow Sunday, the 29th of January, there will be intravenous betting over Hyderabad races at Madras. The first race at Hyderabad will commence at 12:30 p.m. a chord of 9 events. The feature event of the Hyderabad races, the Wolf 777 Golconda Derby Stakes Grade 1. கவனிக்கவும். நாளை ஞாயிற்றுக்கிழமை ஜனவரி மாதம் 29ஆம் தேதி ஹைதராபாத் பந்தயங்களுக்கு சென்னையில் இன்டர்வென்யூ பெட்டிங் நடைபெறும். ஹைதராபாத் முதல் பந்தயம் பிற்பகல் 12:30 ஆரம்பமாகும்.
To the starting gate, just passing the 800. The other 8 runners have reached the starting gate, so there will be a slight delay. We will wait for the riderless Tuscany to arrive at the starting gate. Number 2, Mount Prino, coming in for some support at 5-2. Number 1, steady at Castillo at 4-1, 12-1 and over the other runners.
Tuscany is about 100 meters away from the starting gate. Number 3 Tuscany now at 6-4. Number 2 Mount Reno at 5-2. Number 1 Castillo at 4-1. And Tuscany has finally arrived at the starting gate. With that, the loading operations underway. The orange marker has been hoisted. Castillo being tried now. We have Mount Reno and Memorable Memories in front of the gates. Mount Reno is riderless with the jockeys sitting on the frames of the gates. They're trying Castillo first. Shying away as Castillo. They have blindfolded the riderless Mount Reno in front of the gates. Being a little restless there is Castillo. They have blindfolded Castillo. Number 3 Tuscany still at 6-4. Number 2 Mount Reno at 5-2. Number 1 Castillo at 4-1. We have a few handlers working on Mount Reno in front of the gates. Castillo is facing the wrong way. They have to line up Castillo in the right direction. They can then start moving him forward. I think they have loaded Castillo, so great job done by the handlers there. Going forward now is UV. UV gets in. They're trying the riderless Mount Reno. To be fair, they've been working on Mount Reno for a while now. D. Salam Rocky Bhai gets in.
Opening odds for the 5th race at Madras. Number 1, 10-6 on. Number 6, 13/10. Number 5, 3-1. Number 4, 8-1. Longer odds rest. I repeat, opening odds for the 5th race at Madras. Number 1, 10-6 on. Number 6, 13/10. Number 5, 3-1. Number 4, 8-1. Longer odds rest.
Glimmer of Hope is now going forward. Glimmer of Hope has been loaded. They have backed Mount Reno in. They're working on Memorable Memories. Memorable Memories has been backed in. They're lining up Tuscany. Tuscany gets in. We just wait for Rovaniemi. Being a little restless inside the gates, there is Memorable Memories. The jockey doing his best to settle Memorable Memories down. She's being a little eager perhaps for the start. Rovaniemi in the meantime has been loaded. With that, all 9 runners in the gate. They have set now, the track is clear and they are away and racing for the last race of the afternoon. Even start by all the runners except for D. Salam Rocky Bhai. As the field settles down to race, and just the leader, showing a clean pair of heels towards the inside. There is Rovaniemi. Up with the pace, there is Castillo. For the back in the field, there is Mount Reno.
Between runners there is Glimmer of Hope, on the outside there is Tuscany, then we go back to UV. Second last is Memorable Memories, last of all is the Salam Rocky Bhai. They passed the 600 now, and it's Rova Niemi just about length and a quarter in front of. In second there is Ahan, on the outside there is Castillo. Further back in the field there is Mount Pino, then we go back to Tuscany. Towards the inside there is Glimmer of Hope, who comes under the right. They take the turn now. Rova Niemi just about a length and a half. In between runners there is Ahan, on the outside there is Castillo. They're into the last 300 now, and it's Castillo down the center who's taking charge. Towards the inside there is Ahan, then we got Mount Pino, but it's Castillo from Ahan. These two are going hammer and tong. It's Castillo from Ahan, it's Castillo from Ahan, it's Castillo from Ahan, it's Ahan from Castillo, Castillo Ahan, Castillo Ahan, and Castillo is going to win the last race of the afternoon from Ahan. Is second, Mount Pino is third. Then we had Tuscany, then we went back to further back in the field. There was Glimmer of Hope, UV, D, Salam, Rocky Bhai. Memorable Memories was second last. Rova Niemi led most of the way to finish on last. So
Attention,
the winner of the
please.
last race of the afternoon.
Attention please, runners and riders, for the main event of the afternoon. Just about reaching the starting gate for the running of the South India Sprinters Trial Stakes. This is for horses 4 years old and over, distance 1200 meters. A trophy value rupees 1 lakh presented by the Madras Race Club. Winner is the trophy in rupees 4,53,750. 6 runners for this running of the South India Sprinters Trial Stakes. Got 5 horses and geldings and 1 filly, that's Ohansini. The only 4-year-old in this field. And the latest bookmakers odds: number 1 Leopard Rock at 10-6 on Ohansini, number 6 at 13-10, number 5 Sovereign Orb at 3-1, number 4 Zilikazi at 8-1. Those then are the latest ring prices. Rider of Hope and Glory is off as mount. The Hope and Glory will be loaded without the rider. Rider of Leopard Rock is also off his mount.
Seventh race at Kolkata, number 1 Castillo first, number 8 RN second, number 2.
Schedule time already up. Adjustments being made to the equipment of the Sovereign Orb.
The results of the Calcutta 7th race: 1, 8, 2, 9. கல்கத்தா 7வது பந்தயத்தின் முடிவுகள்: 1, 8, 2, 9.
Runners and riders behind the starting gate, except for Hope and Glory. Pleasant weather out here at Madras Race Club. Strong gutsy winds blowing against the straight. A bit of haze enveloped the atmosphere here. The humidity levels have not yet soared, so quite pleasant in this part of the month. Loading operations should commence any moment. Number 1, Leopard Rock drifting out slightly now, available at 10-7 on. Number 6, Ohansini at 13-4. Number 5, the Sovereign Orb at 11-2. Longer odds, the other runners. Rider of Leopard Rock back in the saddle. Starting time. Mzilikazi is the first one to get in. The horses are now being stalled. The Sovereign Orb is being walked up. Ohansini meanwhile has moved in. The Sovereign Orb getting in. Leopard Rock has moved in. Standing in front of the gate without the rider is Hope and Glory. They are trying Hope and Glory. One at the back, it's God's Plan. Hope and Glory is being backed in. All the handlers are at Hope and Glory, and Hope and Glory has been backed in. Rider getting back in the saddle. Last runner into the stalls will be God's Plan. Blinds are now being put on God's Plan. Blindfolded God's Plan has moved in. All the 6 runners are in the stalls. Bit restless inside the stall is God's Plan, nodding his head. Seems to have calmed down now. They are ready to race. Starters orders, and away they go for the South India Sprinters Trial Stakes 2023, and after even dispatch from the gates, and on settling down, its Sovereign Orb is the leader from Leopard Rock. Quickly up on the outside is Ohansini. In between them, God's Plan. Then there's Hope and Glory and Mzilikazi as they go past the 1,000. They're approaching the 800-meter marker now, going at a fast pace. The Sovereign Orb is the leader from Leopard Rock as they pass the 800 meters. Another 2.5 lengths behind. We go back to God's Plan. Ohansini on the outside. Another 2 lengths away is Mzilikazi being tracked on the outside by Hope and Glory. They continue their journey towards the 600-meter marker. The Sovereign Orb is the leader by about 1.25 lengths from Leopard Rock, being held hard in second. Then there's Ohansini tucked up on the inside. It's God's Plan. Another 1.25 lengths behind is Mzilikazi, Hope and Glory in that order as they enter into the straight. Little over 300 to go. It's Sovereign Orb with Leopard Rock joining up the issue on the outside. Another 2 lengths away is God's Plan, Ohansini, Mzilikazi and Hope and Glory. Inside the last 200 meters there, God's Plan gets the measure of the Sovereign Orb. Then there is Ohansini followed by God's Plan and Mzilikazi. But it's Leopard Rock going to pull the South India Sprinter Style Stakes by about 3.5 lengths from the Sovereign Orb, Ohansini, God's Plan, Mzilikazi and Hope and Glory as they go past the post. So Leopard Rock coming out and winning the South India Sprinters Trial Stakes with jockey Yash Naraidu and giving the trainer Deepesh Naraidu his second victory of the day, owned by JM Livestock Private Limited and Messrs. Equest Private Limited. Leopard Rock by King Daka out of Besame Mucho, bred at the Nanoli Stud Farm. A 6-year-old horse returning here at 10-7 on.
Your attention please. The tote favorite for the 5th race is horse number 1, Leopard Rock.
Here are the judges' placings for the 5th race at Madras. Number 1, Leopard Rock, first. Number 5, the Sovereign Orb, second. Number 6, O Hansini, third. Number 2, God's Plan, fourth. And number 4, Mizlikazi, fifth. The complete placings for the 5th race, 1, 5, 6, 2, 4.
ஐந்தாவது பந்தயத்தின் முடிவுகள் 1, 5, 6, 2, 4.
पांचवी रेस का नतीजा नंबर 1 लेपर्ड रॉक पहला, नंबर 5 द सॉवरेन ऑर्ब दूसरा, नंबर 6 ओ हंसनी तीसरा, नंबर 2 गॉड्स प्लान चौथा और नंबर 4 मिज़लिकाज़ी पांचवा. The distances in time for the 5th race: 1 by 3 lengths, 2 lengths, 3/4 lengths, 1 1/4 lengths. Distance, time 1 minute 11.245 seconds. I repeat, 3 lengths, 2 lengths, 3/4 lengths, 1 1/4 lengths. Distance, time 1 minute 11.245 seconds.
கல்கத்தா 7வது பந்தயத்தில் 1ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை வின்னுக்கு ரூபாய் 67, பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 26 கொடுத்தது. 8ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 2வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 21. இரண்டாம் நம்பர் குதிரை மூன்றாவது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 13. செகண்ட் ஹவுஸ்ஃபுல் தொகை ரூபாய் 53. தேர்ட் ஹவுஸ்ஃபுல் தொகை ரூபாய் 42. குவினிலா தொகை ரூபாய் 324. ஃபோர்காஸ்ட் தொகை ரூபாய் 749. தனாலா தொகை ரூபாய் 3170. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 24. எக்ஸாக்டா தொகை ரூபாய் 1171 கேரிட் ஓவர். ஜாக்பாட் பரிசு தொகை ரூபாய் 443. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 185. ரன்னர பரிசு தொகை ரூபாய் 18. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 1940. இரண்டாவது ட்ரிபிள் பரிசு தொகை ரூபாய் 317. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 65. மினி ஜாக்பாட் பரிசு தொகை ரூபாய் 612. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 31. The white cone has been hoisted. Please stand by for the TV replay.
Ready to race. Starters orders, and away they go for the South India Sprinters Trials Stakes 2023, and after even dispatch from the gates and on settling down, its Sovereign Orb is the leader from Leopard Rock. Quickly up on the outside is Ohansini. In between them, God's Plan, then there's Hope and Glory and Nizlikazi as they go past the 1000. They're approaching the 800-meter marker now, going at a fast pace. The Sovereign Orb is the leader from Leopard Rock as they pass the 800 meters. Another 2.5 lengths behind. We go back to God's Plan. Hansini on the outside. Another 2 lengths away is Mrizilikazi being tracked on the outside by Hope and Glory. They continue their journey towards the 600-meter marker. The Sovereign Orb is the leader by about 1.25 lengths from Leopard Rock, being held hard in second. Then there's Hansini tucked up on the inside. It's God's Plan. Another 1.25 lengths behind is Mrizilikazi, Hope and Glory. In in that order as they enter into the straight. Little over 300 to go. It's Sovereign Orb with Leopard Rock joining up the issue on the outside. Another 2 lengths away is God's Plan, Ohan Sini, Mizrikazi and Hope in Glory. Inside the last 200 meters there, God's Plan gets the measure of the Sovereign Orb. Then there is Ohan Sini followed by God's Plan and Mizrikazi. But it's Leopard Rock going to pull the South India Sprinter Style Stakes by about 3.5 lengths from the Sovereign Orb, Ohan Sini, God's Plan, Mizrikazi and Hope and Glory as they go past the post.
In the fifth race, horse number 1 pays rupees 17 for win and pays rupees 11 for the first place. Horse number 5 pays rupees 16 for the second place. Second horse pool pays rupees 27. Third horse pool pays rupees 26. Quinilla pays rupees 38. Forecast pays rupees 46. Tanala pays rupees 50 on 821 successful tickets. Exact top pays rupees 188. In the second leg of the second treble, there are 1,596 successful tickets. In the third leg of the mini jackpot, there are 209 successful tickets. In the fourth leg of the jackpot, there are 47 successful tickets. ஐந்தாவது பந்தயத்தில் 1ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை வின்னுக்கு ரூபாய் 17 பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 11 கொடுத்தது. 5ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 2வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 16. செகண்ட் ஹாஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 27. தேர்ட் ஹாஸ்புல் தொகை ரூபாய் 26. குவினிலா தொகை ரூபாய் 38. ஃபோர்காஸ்ட் தொகை ரூபாய் 46. தனாலா தொகை ரூபாய் 50. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 821. எக்ஸாக்டா தொகை ரூபாய் 188. இரண்டாவது ட்ரிபிள் 2 பந்தயங்களில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 1596. மினி ஜாக்பாட் 3 பந்தயங்களில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 209. ஜாக்பாட் 4 பந்தயங்களில் வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 47. Opening odds for the sixth race. Number 2,
Check.
3 to 1.
May I have your kind attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Ranjit Yeshudasan, member of the Managing Committee and steward of the Madras Race Club, will now present the South India Sprinters Trial Stakes Trophy, won by Bay Horse Leopard Rock, owned by Messrs. JM Livestock Private Limited and Messrs. Equest Private Limited, trained by Mr. Deepesh Naridu. Ridden by jockey Yash Naridu. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please note the allowances for the sixth race. Horse number 7, eligible to claim an allowance of 5 kilograms, claims only 4 kilograms, will now carry 49 kilograms. Horse number 9 claims an allowance of 2.5 kilograms and will now carry 50.5 kilograms.
Opening odds for the sixth race. Number 2, 3 to 1. Number 6, 3 to 1. Number 10, 3 to 1. Number 1, 15 to 4. Number 3, 6 to 1. Longer odds rest. I repeat, opening odds for the sixth race. Number 2, 3 to 1. Number 6, 3 to 1. Number 10, 3 to 1. Number 1, 15 to 4. Number 3, 6 to 1. Longer odds rest. middle odds for the 6th race. Number 2, 11 to 4. Number 6, 13 to 4. Number 10, 15 upon 4. Number 1, 6 to 1. Number 3, 15 to 2. Longer odds raced. I repeat, middle odds for the 6th race. Number 2, 11 to 4. Number 6, 13 to 4. Number 10, 15 upon 4. Number 1, 6 to 1. Number 3, 15 to 2. Longer odds raced.
Attention please, runners and riders, for the 6th and last race are just about reaching the starting gate for the In the Spotlight handicap. This is for horses rated 40 to 65, distance 1200 meters. Number 2, Gold Kite is the favorite at 11 to 4. Number 6, Augusta at 13 to 4. Number 10, Lebua at 15 to 4. Number 1, Succession is at 6 to 1. Number 3, Valeska at 15 to 2. Longer odds the other runners. I repeat, number 2, Gold Kite at 11 to 4. Number 6, Augusta at 13 to 4. Number 10, Lebua at 15 to 4. Number 1, Succession at 6 to 1. Number 3, Valeska at 15 to 2. Longer odds the other runners. Rider of Succession is off his mount. Did a bit of adjustment to his equipment, and Yash Naridu back in the saddle on Succession. Andromeda Skies in front of the gate, while the others being paraded behind the stalls. Schedule time already up. No change in the betting. Odds remain the same as announced earlier. Beacon flashes, post time. Runners being taken in. Grey Twilight is being walked up. Number 2 Gold Kite closing at 9-4. Number 6 Augusta 7-2. Number 10 Lebua at 15-4. Number 1 Succession 6-1. Number 3 Veleska at 31/4. Break the silence with blindfolds on gets in. Gold Kite has been stalled. Rider of Way to Go dismounts. NX meanwhile has moved in. They're trying Andromeda Sky. Riderless Way to Go gets in. Succession with blindfolds on is being walked up. Andromeda Sky has been backed in. Lebua has been stalled. Blindfolded Succession has moved in. They're trying Augusta. Andromeda Sky, but restless. Veleska has been brought in front of the gates, blindfolded. Augusta is being pushed in. They're using rings on Augusta to push him in. Push her in, rather. Blindfolded, riderless. Veleska is being backed in. She goes in. Veleska has been backed in. Augusta has been stalled. 10 runners are in the gate. Set to go under orders, and away they go for the 6th and last day. The In the Spotlight trophy, missing the kick, losing about 3-4 lengths at the start, was next. And on settling down, Succession taking it up there from Gold Kite. Break the silence in the center. Grey Twilight comes in next. Then there's Way to Go on the outside. Veleska tucked up on the inside. Augusta. Andromeda Sky comes in next. Lebua, and about 2 lengths away is next as they go towards the 800-meter marker. Succession the leader by about 3/4 from Break the Silence. Another 3/4 lengths on the outside. Gold Kite towards the near side. Veleska. Then there is on the outside Lebua, followed by Way to Go. On the inside rails is the Grey Twilight. Then there's Augusta, Andromeda Sky, and annexed in that order as they start negotiating the curve at the 500. And here they come wheeling around the corner into the straight. Succession is the leader by about a length from Gold Kite. In the center, Break the Silence. Then there's Veleska, followed by Lebua, Augusta, Way to Go, Grey Twilight, and on the rails is NX. But going inside the last 200 meters, it is Succession still holding on by about 2 lengths from Gold Kite, Break the Silence, Veleska, Augusta, and Lebua. Going inside the last 150, and it's going to be Succession now. Succession pulling it off by about length and 3/4 from Augusta, Gold Kite, Veleska, Break the Silence, Grey Twilight. Then there's Lebua, next Way to Go, and Andromeda Sky as they go past the post.
Your attention please. The tote favorite for the 6th race is horse number 2, Gold Kite.
Here are the judges' placings for the 6th race. Number 1, Succession, first. Number 6, Augusta, 2nd. Number 2, Gold Kite, 3rd. Number 3, Valeska, 4th. And number 8, Break the Silence, 5th. The complete placings for the 6th race: 1, 6, 2, 3, 8.
ஆறாவது பந்தயத்தின் முடிவுகள் 1, 6, 2, 3, 8.
छठी रेस का नतीजा: नंबर 1 सक्सेशन पहला, नंबर 6 अगस्टा दूसरा, नंबर 2 गोल्ड काइट तीसरा, नंबर 3 वेलेस्का चौथा और नंबर 8 ब्रेक द साइलेंस पांचवा। The distances and time for the 6th race: 1 by 1 3/4 lengths, 1 1/2 lengths, 3/4 lengths, 2 3/4 lengths, half a length. Time 1 minute 12.662 seconds. I repeat, 1 3/4 lengths, 1 1/2 lengths, 3/4 lengths, 2 3/4 lengths, half a length. Time 1 minute 12.662 seconds.
The white cone has been hoisted. Please stand by for the TV replay.
Set to go under orders, and away they go for the sixth and last stage. The In the Spotlight Trophy, missing the kick, losing about 3-4 lengths at the start, was next. And on settling down, Succession taking it up there from Gold Kite, Break the Silence in the center. Great Twilight comes in next, then there's Way to Go on the outside, Veleska tucked up on the inside, Augusta, Andromeda Sky comes in next, Lebua, and about 2 lengths away is next as they go towards the 800-meter marker. Succession the leader by about 3/4 from Break the Silence, another 3/4 lengths on the outside, Gold Kite towards the near side, Veleska, then there is on the outside Lebua, followed by Way to Go. On the inside rails is the Great Twilight, then there's Augusta, Andromeda Sky, and annexed in that order as they start negotiating the car with the 500. And here they come wheeling around the corner into the straight. Succession is the leader by about a length from Gold Kite. In the center, Break the Silence, then there's Veleska, followed there by Lebua, Augusta, Way to Go, Great Twilight, and on the rails is annexed. But going inside the last 200 meters, it is Succession still holding on by about 2 lengths from Gold Kite, Break the Silence, Veleska, Augusta, and Lebua. Going inside the last 150, and it's going to be Succession now. Succession pulling it off by about length and 3/4 from Augusta, Gold Kite, Veleska, Break the Silence, Great Twilight. Then there's Lebua, next Way to Go, and Andromeda Sky as they go past the post.
In the sixth race, horse number 1 pays rupees 6 for win and pays rupees 12 for the first place. Horse number 6 pays rupees 19 for the second place. Horse number 2 pays rupees 11 for the third place. Second horse pool pays rupees 43. Third horse pool pays rupees 43. Quinilla pays rupees 124. Forecast pays rupees 171. Tanala pays rupees 702 on 139 successful tickets. Exactor pays rupees 1651 on 2 successful tickets. Second treble pays rupees 142 on 246 successful tickets. Mini jackpot pays rupees 1035 on 26 successful tickets. Jackpot pays rupees 7996 on 9 successful tickets. The runner-up pays rupees 656 on 47 successful tickets. ஆறாவது பந்தயத்தில் 1ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை வின்னுக்கு ரூபாய் 60 பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 12 கொடுத்தது. 6ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 2வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 19. 2ஆம் நம்பர் குதிரை 3வது பிளேஸுக்கு ரூபாய் 11. செகண்ட் ஹவுஸ்ஃபுல் தொகை ரூபாய் 43. தேர்ட் ஹவுஸ்ஃபுல் தொகை ரூபாய் 43. குவினிலா தொகை ரூபாய் 124. ஃபோர்காஸ்ட் தொகை ரூபாய் 171. தனாலா தொகை ரூபாய் 702. எக்ஸாக்டா தொகை ரூபாய் 1651. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 2. இரண்டாவது ட்ரிபிள் பரிசு தொகை ரூபாய் 142. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 246. மினி ஜாக்பாட் பரிசு தொகை ரூபாய் 1035. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 26. ஜாக்பாட் பரிசு தொகை ரூபாய் 7996. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 9. ரன்னர் அப் பரிசு தொகை ரூபாய் 656. வெற்றி பெற்ற டிக்கெட்டுகள் 47. தேங்க்யூ.
Attention please, runners and riders, for the mock race are on the way to the starting gate. This is for 6 horses, distance 1200 meters. Number 1 Bella Amor, track number 309, trained by Miss N. Rupa, ridden by jockey G. Manikandan, drawn 4. Number 2 Turf Beauty with track number 313, trained by Miss N. Rupa, to be ridden by jockey Mohammad Farhan Alam, drawn 3. Number 3 Smash Shot, track number 100, trained by Dr. Anil Kumar, ridden by jockey C.A. Brisson, drawn 2. Number 4 Trending Princess, track number 334, trained by Mr. P. Krishna, to be ridden by jockey Shrikant Kamble, drawn 1. Number 5 Little Wonder, track number 120, trained by Mr. Dhruv Kumar Fatnani, to be ridden by jockey S. Imran, drawn 6. And number 6 Raffinato, track number 118, trained by Mr. Dhruv Kumar Fatnani, to be ridden by jockey Ramandeep Singh, drawn 5. So this is the lineup of 6 runners for this mock race today. Runners and riders are on the way to the starting gate, and Smashing Shot is being led towards the stalls. We've got about another 550 meters to reach the starting stall. runners and riders at the starting gate at the 1200 meters. Loading operations getting underway. Trending Princess has been stalled. Rider of Turf Beauty is off his mount. Bella Amor has moved in. Rider of Raffinato is off his mount. Little Wonder is being tried out. They're trying to back Bella Amor in. With blindfolds on, riderless, Bella Amor is being backed in. Bella Amor has been backed in, the rider back in the saddle. Little Wonder has been stalled. They are trying Smash Shot. Smash Shot is being taken in. Smash Shot has been stalled. Last runner into the gate will be blindfolded, riderless Raffinato. Raffinato has moved in. Rider getting back into the saddle. Rider of Raffinato back in the saddle. 6 runners in the stalls. And out of the gates for this mock race. It's slow into the stride, Raffinato, and on settling down, Smash Shot, it is showing out from Trending Princess. Bella Amor comes in next on the outside. There is a Little Wonder, tucked up on the inside is Turf Beauty, and about 3 lengths away is Raffinato. They're going towards the 800-meter marker. It is Smash Shot the leader by about 2 lengths there from Bella Amor. Little Wonder comes in next, then there is Trending Princess. Moving up on the outside is Turf Beauty as they pass the 600-meter marker. And the 3 at the back are Raffinato and Trending Princess between them as they come towards the 500. Smash Shot about 5-6 lengths in front of Bella Amor. Little Wonder up on the outside there is Turf Beauty, Trending Princess, and way behind is Raffinato. They are well into the straight now, passing the 300. Smash Shot clear by about 6.5, 7 lengths in front of Bella Amor. Then this Little Wonder, Trending Princess. Then comes Turf Beauty, and way behind is Raffinato. Going inside the last 150 meter there, Smash Shot a distance ahead of Trending Princess and Little Wonder. Smash Shot going to win this mock race by about 6.5, 7 from Trending Princess, Little Wonder, Turf Beauty, Bella Amor, and a distance behind is Raffinato.